Child 44, it's the new film from a young boy's pet turtle. Daniel Espinosa. Is it worth your time? Take a guess. Hey everybody, welcome to the Cabin Bite Show, the show where I do the very difficult task of telling you whether a movie is worth your time or not and deserves a spot in your movie collection. As always, I am Ash, and today we're going to be talking about Child 44, so let's get murdered. So we don't have to talk about this shit. So Child 44 is set in the Stalin-era Soviet Union, and it follows this disgraced military dude who is investigating this string of child murders, which is kind of a big deal, because in Russia at this time, oh no, murder is nothing, there is no murder in paradise, oh, you're crazy if you believe in murder, murder is not real, I will kill you if you say murder is real. Fuck this movie. This movie's a goddamn snore fest, I swear to God. This thing takes boring and it goes, can we bring boring up to another level? And then it does, and then you're like, oh, it's getting good, and then it's like, oh no, that build-up was just to get that boring up to yet another level, to the point where I'm sitting there, this has become an endurance run, I'm freaking out. Here's the deal, when my 8-hour shift that I had worked before this, like immediately before this, I saw this movie right off of work, when that 8-hour shift goes by quicker than your goddamn movie, you have fantastically failed. Like seriously, this movie is just so dull and uninteresting. It's the perfect mix of dull and uninteresting for 2 hours and 17 goddamn minutes of my life that I will never get back. I'm telling you, I said it before, this was like an endurance run just watching this movie. I can't even tell you how many times I thought, maybe I should walk out. That's what it got to. I expected to walk out and be awarded with an Olympic medal for having lived through this thing. That's how freaking long it is. You're sitting there, you're like, I need to leave, I need to leave. I don't know if I can survive this. When you are actually thinking things like, I don't know if I can survive this movie for another 20 minutes, that's bad. That's really fucking bad. And you know that story I described to you about, oh, the child murderers? Yeah, that's hardly even fucking there. I'm gonna tell you, I was looking forward to this movie because I like super dark shit like that. Child murder is about as dark as it gets, especially if you put it in the Soviet Union with Stalin in place, and then you're just like, oh, hey, murder is kind of just like, it's not real here. So if there's a murder, we're just going to sweep it under the rug. That sounds so interesting. I was so interested in that. I wanted to come in and be like, ooh, wow, murder mystery about children. That's dark. That's cool. This movie takes that plot and makes it a side plot. And when I say side plot, I mean like the freaking... It's like it's not even there sometimes. I swear to God. This movie is all about just like, oh no, Tom Hardy's wife might be a spy, oh no, this and this. It's a completely different movie than the one I thought I was getting. It's all about like, oh, stand by your wife, do all this, ah. And it is so much of that not only does it take like an hour, it takes like an hour, I counted how long it took. Takes like an hour to actually get in to the child stuff. It really does, and even when it does get into that, it still will only get into it for small amounts of time, and those are the moments where I'm like, okay, maybe it's gonna get good, then it'll just take a complete 180 and go, oh, but this is much more interesting, right? No, it's not more interesting, it's not! And since they ignore it so much, when characters come out and all of a sudden, oh, I care about the child murders so much, I don't buy it. I don't buy it, because if you cared about the child murders so goddamn much, you would have done something about it an hour ago instead of making me sit here for 2 hours and 17 minutes. Can we just take a moment to realize how ridiculous that is? So in the end, Child 44 is garbage. It's a mess. It is just atrocious. This thing is just... Oh my God, I didn't think it would be this boring. I honestly thought I'd still get some enjoyment out of this movie. I got none. Tom Hardy's good in it. That's the only good thing I'll say about this. Shame his character was a piece of shit and I didn't care. This movie's just, it's bad. Don't watch it. Don't watch it for free. Don't watch it for money. Don't watch it if someone pays you to fucking watch it. I took the bullet for you, so you don't have to. And no! Never! Nothing this boring will ever be rewatched, so why put it in a movie collection? Don't buy this movie! Why would you buy this movie? That's ridiculous! Child 44 gets an F out of 10. Hey everybody, thank you so very much for watching my video review for Child 44. I want to hear what you think. Did you see the movie, unfortunately? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you going to see it? Are you going to skip it? Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section below, because I want to hear them. Sorry. I always get burpy at the end there. I always do. Anyways, you should subscribe. You should definitely hit that subscribe button, because it will keep you up to date on all my future uploads. Be sure to hit that like button, because it really does help me out. Be sure to leave a comment, because I love comments. And hey, you like the video that much, you want to go the extra mile to support the show, consider sharing it. I would be very appreciative. We're trying to get to 700 subs, so any help is good help. But most importantly, stay classy. And fuck this one. You know what makes me even angrier about this movie? The fact that I have to talk about it on Avengers Day. The idea I should be talking about anything except Avengers today hurts me. It hurts me inside of my Avengers shirt, which is Samus in the Iron Man suit. What a woman, what a lady. They should make a Metroid movie already.